new babe.
Finally, we made it to this story. Now, this story has been going around all day. I've been trying to avoid it, so I haven't been on social media. I haven't been on any other Twitter or nothing like that, trying to stay away and not hear everyone's opinion about this story. You know, all I know is it involves a hotel worker who has a nervous breakdown due to a customer of some sort of what was going on. You know what I'm saying? The title of this video reads, "This video will make your blood boil." All right. So I'm interested to see what's going on, and let's give our take on it. Let's check it out, y'all.
So I got a pretty interesting video for you today. This one is kind of taking the internet by storm overnight. Some people kind of have mixed feelings about this. I feel like for the most part, a lot of people kind of feel the same. As you can see, the caption is, "A white Holiday Inn Express worker has a nervous breakdown after he got scolded by a black customer because of a mistake in the reservation system." And I've actually avoided watching this so I could do kind of a more live reaction. I know a lot of people have been on the employee side in this situation, but we're going to watch the video. We're going to look at some of the backstory, and then I can kind of give my analysis on the overall situation and what I think. Here we go.
Because you all made a mistake?
Not really, no.
So you want to get mad and hit the computer because you made a mistake? Because your company made a mistake?
I don't necessarily understand, like, right off the bat why he's badgering the employee.
Now, right there, I hate this part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because the video starts kind of like already in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude was just saying, "Why did you hit the computer?" or something like that. But like, I would like to see the full video. So we're only off the rip. You got to take into consideration you're only getting bits and pieces of it, so you don't know what transpired between the two so far. So like, we're already at a disadvantage. All right.
Necessarily understand, like, right off the bat why he's badgering the employee. I mean, clear as day right there in the video, he said the company made a mistake, the system made a mistake. I just don't really see the purpose for the camera at this point. This man does not have a very threatening aura.
You want to take it out on me?
I'm not taking it out on you.
So why did you get mad and hit the computer? Why did you get mad and hit the computer?
Because I have mental.
I'm sure you on camera, right?
Yeah, so he says, "Why'd you get mad and hit the computer?" And the guy says, "Because I have mental health issues." So he wasn't trying to be threatening to the customer. He just must.
So let's back up a minute. I wanna hear this again. Here we go.
Raw situation and what I think. Here we go.
Because you all made a mistake?
Not really, no.
So you want to get mad and hit the computer because you made a mistake? Because your company made a mistake?
I don't necessarily understand, like, right off the bat why he's badgering the employee. I mean, clear as day right there in the video, he said the company made a mistake, the system made a mistake. I just don't really see the purpose for the camera at this point. This man does not have a very threatening aura.
You want to take it out on me?
I'm not taking it out on you.
So why did you get mad and hit the computer? Why did you get mad and hit the computer?
Because I have mental.
I'm sure you on camera, right?
Yeah, so he says, "Why'd you get mad and hit the computer?" And the guy says, "Because I have mental health issues." So he wasn't trying to be threatening to the customer. He just must have some sort of issue that maybe he can't control his anger, maybe he can't control his emotions. And you can kind of see it, you know, he's slowly falling apart. He's kind of trying to keep his cool.
Yeah, I am.
I'm sure you on camera. So this is the type of people that have working.
Bro, what just happened? Whoa, what just happened? Yo, now this dude clearly just lost it. And what just happened? Fam. I gotta back that up.
Yeah, I am.
I'm sure you on camera. So this is the type of people that have working here.
Yeah, I mean, so he obviously does have a mental problem. That's not something you would see a neurotypical person doing very often to have that type of outburst. And yet he's still deciding to point that camera at him and record him. You know, I would understand if this man seemed like a legitimate threat, but it seems like he's more of a threat to himself.
He definitely is. I can kind of see both sides of it. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with mental health, bro. This is clearly the type of things that have, as of late, I will say, have been discussed a lot more and being presented on the forefront, man. I take mental health very, very seriously, bro. I don't play around with that. This dude obviously looks like he really needs some help. I would be interested to speak to his supervisors to know if they were aware of this type of situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Not even about this situation, just in general. You know, I feel like a person like that in a situation it could go bad very, very quickly. You know what I'm saying? Now, to this situation here with this guy, yeah, like you really don't want to be having the camera on that in a sense, because you know he really wasn't presenting a threat. He really wasn't getting at you. Now, like I said in the beginning, I don't know what took place before then or what was said that he felt the need. Now, I am for him having the camera out with this taking place, because you never want to be put in a position of somebody rolling up thinking you did that to him. So the camera does present itself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you didn't agree with why he pulled it out initially, but having it out right now, I would be thankful. You know what I'm saying? That way, if anything ever come back, well, did you do this to him? No, I didn't. Here's the footage. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to, on some cover your behind type stuff, not on some, you know what I'm saying, to put it out there to put this dude's mental health issues out on social media for the world to see. No, just in case I ever needed to say, no, I had nothing to do with that. And if they needed to see footage to say, okay, what is this guy going through? Can we see the footage so we can properly get him some help and treatment and stuff like that, man? You know what I'm saying? The whole race thing, I don't see where race comes into play with this. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not always a race issue. And this is coming from a black person. You know what I'm saying? I don't think everything is always a race issue. Do we have race issues in the world? Absolutely. But everything is not off the bat, off the rip, off the cuff, automatically go to race. I don't think like that. I don't raise my kids to think like that. You know what I'm saying? But we're not naive as well. So understand my stance on that. We're not naive. All right. This is very, 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 very different. This is not something you see typically. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you handle this type of situation? You automatically want to get this dude some help. You want to call medical. You want to call police. You want to call, you know what I'm saying, the owners of this establishment. You want to get everybody involved, man. Number one, you want this, ultimately, his safety. Dude just smacked himself in the face at least 5 to 10 times or more than that. You know what I'm saying? Then he banged his head into the computer screen. You know what I mean? If not a threat to, he wasn't a threat, he's a threat to himself. You know what I'm saying? What is he going through? What, if he could be triggered like that, man, that's definitely not safe. That's definitely not safe. This is definitely crazy, bro. This is, whew.
Than he is to you at this very moment.
I gotta go, man. I gotta go. You ruined my life. You ruined my whole life, man.
Wow.
Yeah, so this guy has some serious problems. This is sad, man.
Man, get the man some help. Like, cut the camera off, get the man some help. See if he okay, man. I mean, I would have automatically went into that type of mode. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a human, man. I don't want to see nobody go through nothing like that. Even if we started off in a situation and I may have behaved in a certain way, man. When it got to this point, me being a good person kicks in, and I'm like, yo, man, it's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? Just calm down, bro. You know, I apologize if I came off a little bit abrasive. I thought this, you gave off this, so we got here. But now that we're here, man, it's not that serious to the point of you harming yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that to yourself. Just trying to calm him down, calm the situation down, because without that, he can now go into a bigger fit of rage and actually, you know what I'm saying, really do something very, very harmful to himself. So that part of me automatically kicks in, man. I'm concerned about his well-being at this point.
This is very, very sad. And the guy behind the camera, quite frankly, is kind of just a bully. I mean, truly, guys, can we have some compassion for each other? Especially during this time, people with mental health issues are really going through it.
Especially with just coming through a pandemic, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things, a lot of people dealt with and struggled with mental health during this pandemic, man. And they still haven't gotten over it or gotten through it. You know what I'm saying?
And for you to just kind of stand there and record this man while he's crying, I mean, look at him. He's going around the corner to record him even more. And yeah, the guy's just crying back there. You know, instead of saying, hey, man, it's okay, instead of saying, hey, it's not a big deal, we're going to get this figured out, you stand back there and make fun of him even more. And it seems like this guy, Tariq, is actually on the side of the man behind the camera. And I think it's simply because he's black. I mean, as you can see here, someone says, you are a sick and twisted monster for posting this. And his response is, stop projecting your anti-black racism. Which, what? I'm not exactly seeing the correlation there. And yeah, this person says, who is the bully filming? This is beyond disturbing. Did this gentleman not have support staff on the premises to deal with issues like this? And all he says is, how is he a bully? And don't get me wrong, guys. I get it. It is frustrating when this type of stuff happens. But I always say this to people.
That's what I was saying in the beginning. It is frustrating when that type of stuff happens. But when it turned from that to that, yeah, man, I automatically want to make sure dude is okay, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm the type of person, I'd have went back there and checked on him, tried to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Slowly and calmly, because he might have looked at me as a threat at that point. So I don't want to do anything that's going to make him lash out. I don't want to do anything that's going to make him, you know what I'm saying? So slowly and calmly, but I definitely would have contacted somebody, man. You know, this could have went very, very, very bad.
People, why would you take it out on the employee who's really just trying to help you get this problem solved and who didn't create the problem in the first place? That's never made sense to me, to get mad at someone in that sort of situation. And this is apparently a Reddit post from that employee from Holiday Inn. He says, drunk driving and still awake after 3 days. I basically went viral because of my schizoaffective disorder documented by a rude customer in an establishment which I was employed. So yes, he did have a problem. He did have some sort of schizophrenic disorder, which I'm pretty sure if you have, you know, those sort of mental health issues, just having a job in general is a pretty big accomplishment. So to stand there and record him while he's having a breakdown is just sick. He says, I don't know what to do. I actually am drunk still and drove 30 minutes to my workplace drunk. I'm still drunk and I drove drunk. Why would I do that? Why is this happening to me? Why can't people have basic human kindness and compassion for someone obviously not sound? Exactly. I don't want to give up. I don't. I have to live for my boyfriend, who I really want to be my husband someday. I need to live for my dogs, Ellie and Joel, because I love them with all my heart, and I couldn't bear parting with them early and have them wonder why I didn't come home. So yeah, this guy is obviously having thoughts about ending it all, you know, after going viral in this way. You know, I'm pretty sure anyone who has some sort of mental health issue, for one, they don't want it documented, and for two, they don't want it spread around for the world to see. And yeah, in a later post here,
my issue with it going public is because eventually it's gonna not be about the guy. It's eventually gonna become this racial issue, or it's gonna become this other issue of who bullying, or everything is gonna become something else, and it's gonna spin off for people's own objectives, man. And that's where I take issue with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy is really, really looks like and sounds like, based upon if that was him in that post, like he really, really needs some help. And I think that should be everyone's number one concern right now, is getting him the proper help he needs. That's the issue. It's simple. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. You know what I'm saying? You see the issue, you identify the issue, and you start trying to resolve the issue. And him needing help is the issue right now. Let's get him some help. All that other stuff will work itself out later.
Feels that that man apparently called him the F word, you know, against gay people. And he just says more stuff about how he wanted to end it all. So yeah, this guy Tariq, his take on this was absolute garbage. I don't know how many of you know the YouTube page The Quartering. It's run by a guy named Jeremy Hambley, and, you know, don't exactly agree with a lot of his takes, but he did do something good here, and he started a GoFundMe for this employee. As you can see here, a lot of people are supporting him. They've raised over $40,000 of a $5,000 goal, and I'm sure that will just keep going up. So I'm going to put that down in the description if y'all want to go check that out. And just to kind of get some more information here, he says it turns out this employee has BPD with schizoactive tendencies. And this is also apparently what the employee had to say. He says, while I've now quit this position, my management supported me and told me I'm welcome back. The guest was ejected from the hotel for escalating issues with staff and the owners. And yeah, right here, he posted an update today. He says, just had an amazing conversation with Caleb. He is so thankful for all of your support. He is still working through things, but has a great support system around him. I've added him to the campaign, passed it off, so he can start relaxing and planning for the future. And you can see here The Quartering was also the first donation with $500. So yeah, he did a good thing. The guy recording and the other guy who posted this, Tariq, on the other hand, didn't do a good thing. Pretty trashy by them. Yeah, man, overall, I feel for this employee. I feel for anyone who has mental health issues and has been going through this time of pandemic. Yeah, just have some compassion for each other, man. Have some compassion for your fellow person. You never know what someone's going through. So I feel for you, man. I'm glad that a lot of people are on his side. Let me know what you guys think about this situation down below. As always, I do want to thank you guys for liking today's video and sharing it with the...
Like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? To kind of wrap up, I don't know what took place before the camera started. I feel like we kind of got into it, like deep into it. I don't know what happened, but from there on, man, it was about that dude, man, and getting him the help he needed, man. Everybody who wants to make this more than that, and you have your own personal agenda that you're out seeking. You know what I'm saying? I saw a situation that was transpiring, and dude really started to injure him, hurt himself, hit himself, cry, break down, and have a whole like situation in front of us, man. So it really became more than whatever other issues everybody's talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to hear he's doing okay. I'm happy to hear he's alive and getting the help that he deserves and all of the support that's out there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good to know it's some good people still out here today. Y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think of this. Till the next reaction, I'm gone.